3:02, and I've been driving around for like 2 hours so far and found nothing. So here we go. Here we are. Trash picking again. What do we got? We got an old reel-to-reel unit and a bunch of really crappy audio gear and a Craftsman. Oh, we could cut the cord off of that. Should we even bother? See, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've learned that sometimes there are people who like work on stuff. Heathkit power supply, we'll take that. It's small. There's sometimes people who are like, they work on stuff and they only ever throw out their real garbage. But there are other people who work on stuff and they'll throw out like real goodies. You know, or they'll die and their relatives will throw it out. This one, I think it's just kind of like somebody who threw out the real garbage. So, let's see. Can I change my autofocus setting right now? No. So what I'm saying is that based on what I'm seeing in this pile, I think the person who threw this stuff out knew better than to throw out anything really good. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm just glad to get out of the car. Such a beautiful day. It's January right now, but it's probably like 40 degrees and sunny. So it's really, really a gorgeous day. You know, that wasn't a great pile, but I'm not too worried about it. So, I guess that's the start of our night. Let's hope it's a good one. It's a nice day, but it's not very lucrative as far as trash picking goes. Look at this footage in the shade, and then like immediately when we go in the sun, it looks way better. Shade, sun. But right here, this is kind of a cool looking thing, isn't it? It's like this really weird light fixture. Is that a good thumbnail? We found a crazy light fixture in the garbage. I don't know. But these things, like, they're hit or miss. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. Oh, we're back in the shade, look. Look how bad it looks in the shade. But then over here in the sun, it's so nice. Now we're in the shade. Now we're in the Camry. I'm not really worried about the fact that this takes up the whole back seat, because probably not going to find a lot of crazy stuff tonight, but you know, this thing right here, that's like quasi mid-century, sort of Sputnik-ish. There's a lot of missing little bits and pieces, but whatever. Anything else? No. Looks like they're selling the house. They must have had like an estate sale or something. Anything over here? Nah, just a bunch of broken junk. There's their pile. Couch. Floor mat thing. Cushions. Yeah, I would say that we got the best thing out of that pile. So, let's move on. Alright. Not exactly my favorite thing to do. Driving backwards. But I think we're good. Is anyone behind us? No. And why are we driving backwards? To go look at this pile, which looks like absolute crap. Woo! Wow. Put on the blinkies. That guy was flying, wasn't he? All right, what do we got here? We got... Does that look like... Yeah, it is. It's like a little bit of wire. And this... Contractor bags. I could use some of those, but it's empty. Hey, how you doing? Some lag screws here. I don't know, it's rare for me to actually have a use for lag screws, but I don't know, I'll take them. And then that's kind of a weird light fixture thing. It's like, it's made of metal. It's not super heavy, but I think if you took the thing out of it, you could make it into like a decoration or something. I don't know. Is that iron? Let's see. Whoa. Almost fell over. Yeah, I don't know. It might even be brass. It's like, it's just a little too heavy to be like pot metal or cast metal. Magnet doesn't stick to it. So at this point we're really just kind of like rummaging for scraps, but you know, it's all something and it's all content. During the summer, this trash picking route is hopping. But today in January, it is flopping. Let's see. Start here. Cut that one. Pop that one. Undo these ones. Wow, this is getting complicated. This one didn't really look like it was all that... bad. But I think I cut the wrong one there, so I'll have to cut it up here. And then this one I have to cut. We'll cut that. That was a lot of work. All right. Now we pull that off of there. That was so much work for basically nothing, but I don't know. It's worth like 8 cents, so we can't complain. I think I might see some good stuff here, but maybe not. Oh, I see, look. Airplanes. Wow. Okay. I gotta be honest, I really don't like these airplane kits. Because they're sort of a pain to deal with. But they look like they're... They look like they're all... I don't know. Unbuilt? Orange airplanes in the trash, right? So I think what happens is you open this box and you take the junk out of it and it makes that. And then you can fly it somehow. And this person was what they call a hobbyist who bought more kits than they could put together or something. I don't know. Anything in here? Ooh. An engine. That's worth like $2. More planes. Wow. I'm trying to decide which thumbnail to use. Damn. This person was a prolific builder. Oops. I don't know, I'm guessing that somebody's watching this right now going crazy. Oh my god, you found all those planes, but... like, seriously? These things are so... my god. There's like more of them in here, I think. This whole bag is filled with... see? It's like plane model after plane model. Is there... oh yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll pull them all out. Here's like their storage box of all their model plane building junk. Here's another one. Oh my goodness. This is what you want to do. You want to toss your fragile... is that a good enough thumbnail? No, we gotta get more and more. Like this is kind of crazy right now. Oh. I don't know, what do you think? Did we hit the mother lode? Wow. Do you think they ever even flew these, or they just built them and threw them in the garbage? All right, so is that a good thumbnail? Oh, and there's tools here too. It's like a little scroll saw, a Dremel Moto shop, and a belt sander. Oh, and I think this is like the stand you use when you're working on the planes. More wings and junk in there. There's another plane. What's in this box? My God. Can you see anything in there? I think it's more plane kits. And then here, hold on a second. Looks like some kind of, no, more plane kits. Wow. Yeah, see, like down in there's tools and junk. All right. Then inside here, more plain stuff. And I'm guessing, no, there's just some old gutters in there. So now we got to decide, of all that crap, what goes in the car. I think I'm going to shut off the camera and figure it out, and then I'll be right back. Well, the back seat is almost full. I wanted to show you a couple other things that were pretty interesting here. Like this drawer right here. Got all these nose cones and whatnot. And then inside this bag, it's like all boxes full of engines. Those things look like they're unused. Oh my god. 104, oh, $64.99. He bought it on sale. Anything in there though? So that's crazy. I don't think I really want this green container thing. Just dump this in the garbage. Take that whole bag. There's also a couple more kits inside this bag. Alright, I'll get back to you in a minute. We're like super full almost, and I still haven't put any of the big planes in. I mean, there's got to be like 20 kits here, motors, parts, tools. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if the drill press works, but at the very least it's good for scrap. And I think I'm gonna take this this sander too. I mean, it's kind of dirty, but I bet it works. Same with this thing. I don't know, I don't usually have a need for these kind of tools, but I'm kind of envisioning all the things I could do with this sander, you know? Okay, so this looks about as neat as it was when we got here. I left... That could be a pretty good thumbnail, right? I left the planes that were not in boxes. I left the rest of the garbage. But we got a lot of kits in here. Got that Dremel tool, kits, more kits and motors in the bags. The sander, the drill press. More parts. So it's really dark. We already got all that plain stuff. So let's call this the last pile. Let's see what we got here. This really cool bike. Look at these like fake MX901s. They're called the MX910. See that? MX910? That's a ripoff of the MX901. You could still probably sell this as like an old school BMX brake and get like 50 bucks a pair for them. It's a Fuji. Mount Fuji. I've had these before. It's called the Fuji Boulevard. I don't know. It's like a 26-inch sort of quasi-hybrid bike. Not the best bike in the world, not the worst, but definitely something that I like. You know, definitely appeals to my little sensibilities. And then, speaking of my sensibilities, of course we got big, heavy brake rotors that we can put in the trunk. Woohoo! Let's see, do I want the boxes? No. Sometimes people get mad though if you don't take the boxes, so maybe I'll put them back later. Can I grab these two all at once? Oh! Wow, that's heavy. Tonight hasn't really been much of a scrap metal night, which is weird, because this trash picking route usually has a lot of scrap on it. But, you know, that's okay. Let's see, anything in the buckets? Nothing in the buckets. Anything in the box? More boxes inside the box. Little Razor car, Razor scooters, we don't want that. And I guess, folks, that's about it. So, we're gonna take one last look at our beautiful Fuji, and we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate you guys coming along with me, keeping me company. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Up. And now I'm going to get this thing bolted up to the bike rack and we'll be done. Thanks for watching.